Thank you. So, good morning, madam. So, first, I would like to say my hearty gratitude for your successful accomplishment in the book Odyssey of Fantasy, in which your work, the thought story Rue, have been placed as the first runner-up. So, my first question is, what was your inspiration to write the story which is based on AML, the Winnie the Pooh series?
Well, I know that Winnie the Pooh and its characters entered the public domain a few years back, and ever since I heard that, it's always been a thought in the back of my mind. Like, it would be really interesting to take these characters and kind of do my own take on them. And I remember also hearing a story a few years back about how the real Christopher Robin, who the books are based on, the original books, that
Mm-hmm.
he lost his Roo toy in an
Mm-hmm.
orchard during an outing, and that's why if you go to the New York Public Library, you can see all of the toys except that one. And I think I was just laying awake one night, which is when I get most of my ideas, and it just hit me like, how has nobody written a story about that toy trying to find its way back home to him? And then the ideas just kind of started flooding from there.
Very inspirational, and very, what I say, very imaginative and creative also. Then
Thank you.
my next question is that you said that you have taken the story of modern era to the back to the 1980s, in the world of imagination, in the world of fancy. So, what was your view about the fantasy world, which is completely different from the world in which we are dwelling right now? Right now, it is a dystopian world, and you have written, and your world is based on the utopian world. So, what is your view about that?
Yeah, the original Winnie the Pooh books, I feel like, are very much written, even though they're obviously written by an adult, like most children's books, they're kind of written from the
Mm-hmm.
perspective of a child. And even if
even
these.
even I have seen that a statistic says that most of the people who watched Winnie the Pooh in 1980s 1990, most of the people were adults rather than children.
Mhm.
Secondly, the production team were adults. The people like you and me created Winnie the Pooh, and completely
Yes.
it was made of, yes, it was made of hand drawn animation, not a computerized one. So it was a completely creative one. Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite animated series also, like Buzz Lightyear, like Disney's, like Tom and Jerry's. So these cartoon, I think that these animations, these stories has some universal truth, some messages for us, and you have perfectly elaborated those in your work, like Rue, a passion of a human being towards his the most favorite thing, a toy which he lost, right?
Yes.
And the passion is interrelated in his life. It is a inseparable part of his life. So you have taken the story from the end and taken it to a new beginning. We can say the Roo is the new journey of Winnie the Pooh, from which we can also get some of the ideas. Like in future, there may be another episode of Christopher Robin with his friends, like piglets, like yours, like his best friend Pooh. So they may come and they may see, they may inquire about Rue. He may suggest about his friend. So these will be very good one, I think. It's by my observation, as I also reviewed your work.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean, everything you've said was exactly what I was going for.
Mhm. And anything else you would like to say, and your future work, your further work you are thinking about it in the in the world of fantasy, in the world of creativity?
Fantasy's always been my favorite genre, and I really enjoyed taking these pre-existing public domain characters and just sort of exploring what was already there. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing a story from The Wizard of Oz next, since that's also
Mm,
public
it's a
domain and another one
it's
of my
very,
favorites.
very good one. I have also written, personally, I told you that I have also written a story which is known as the Baloo, means the
That's right.
talis. Yes, Baloo. You have seen the tailspin in your childhood time. The tailspin was one of the scene in which the characters from Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling became anthropomorphic, became humanoid, and they do the works like human. So I took the characters and put them human attribution and made them a story. Another one in which the first story is oil in your pan. It described the Shere Khan, the villain. It is a completely business story. Shere Khan is a wealthy merchant, and he will rob Ballu, and he will hijack his own tankers of gases and spread the news that Ballu has hijacked the oil tankers with the help of Don Carnage, and he left away. So then he will also abduct his wife, and then he will abduct his wife and asked Ballu to sign a paper, envelope, a blank paper on which he will write that he has accepted that what he has committed, the crime. So people will think Ballu that he is a cheater, but actually the cheater is Sarah Khan.
Yes,
So
yes.
I have made this story. I told you that I will share it with you. So today I will share. I think you will get you will be amazed to hear, and you will be impressed to go through it. You will also love it. I think it is a fantastic one. My last question is, what is your opinion about the about writing a full novel or a complete series based on the story Winnie the Pooh or the Christopher Robin?
I don't have any like specific ideas at the moment, but I would definitely love to in the future if the inspiration strikes me, because I had a great time working with these characters.
Mhm. So our magazine is always open with you. So if you want to share your stories, you will definitely get placed us at us. Just share us. That's all. So thank you very much. And now I would like to conclude this session. And I would like to thank you for giving us your precious time today for this beautiful session. Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
You too. Thank you so much for everything.